Have you ever interviewed Fitty?
It's 50.
I like to say Fitty.
I know, it sounds...
But I feel weird when I say 50. 50 Cent.
Well, you should feel weird when you say Fitty.
Okay, sorry.
It sounds gross and condescending.
Bravo. No, but... so satisfying.
I'm legitimately checking microphones. And for you to just mock that is really out of line.
When you do a mic check, whether it's on TV or on the radio, what do you normally say? If someone says, mic check, please, Sam, what do you say?
Hello.
That's what you say?
Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to say?
And usually people say, like, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, usually in real life, people go count to 10.
Yeah. You know what Jimmy Fallon does when he came in? We were like, mic check, and he was like, Jimmy, 1, 2, 3. And I was like, what are you doing?
Just relax, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
just chill out.
Jimmy, 1, 2, 3.
Sometimes you just want to grab Jimmy Fallon and go, buddy,
chill.
Everyone likes you. It's fine.
It's over. Like, we're good. You won us over.
You passed the audition.
Yes, you got the job.
Everyone likes you. It's okay.
I just love him though.
I know. I think it's one of those instilled, like, some people just have that thing in them.
Can't turn it off.
No, where they're like, whatever room they walk into, they're like, I have to win people's affection.
You've won already.
And it's like, you got it. At some point, it's exhausting.
You can't win more.
No, there's no more to win.
There's more. You got it. And the fact that people like will say, like, if you heard rumors about him, right, that like he allegedly is very difficult, like on set, and that, you know, he can be like an angry drunk, but.
Well, it seemed like they tried that for a second, and then it had no legs. Although I think he strikes me as somebody who's probably a heavy drinker.
He is a heavy drinker.
But when they tried to do the whole, like, it is so hard to work for Jimmy Fallon.
Stop it.
It didn't have legs.
No.
You can always tell, like, there are some stories, like the James Corden stuff, just went on forever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, just the more you go in, the more it's like there's just bad stuff about this guy. And with Jimmy Fallon, it's like he's kind of, like, annoying. He might not be your taste.
Yeah.
He clearly needs to be loved, which is the case for many entertainers, and probably likes to go out and have a nice time with a nice cocktail or two.
Or 10.
Yeah, fairly often.
James Corden, I did sense it when he was in a while ago. Like, there was one thing I said, and he kind of like looked at me very condescendingly and kind of just like gave it right back to me. And I was like, okay, this is supposed to be fun, but all right.
Right. Yeah, there is a thing like when you're kind of going back and forth and then it starts to feel ultra competitive.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah, okay.
I'm not having a good time.
It's supposed to be fun. Yeah. Apparently not.
Especially for you, because you're like, I'm a girl. Like, why are you?
I'm a girl on like a cheesy pop channel.
Yeah.
Like, what have I done to you?
What do you think we're doing here?
Not like, yeah, that was a very weird, and I didn't want that to be the case. But
we're all just excited. There's a celebrity here. What are you doing?
Some fun. Look, you're sitting next to Stanley T.
Right.
Can't even speak or make a sentence.
Right. Whereas on my show, if somebody else, if they were being condescended to by the guest, I'd agree with the guest.
Of course you would.
Like, you were out of line there.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
You should have done that.
Yeah. Well, because you want to win them over.
I just enjoy. I want to further the conflict. Exactly. I really don't care about winning. Like, that's not really my thing. But conflict. If there's
Oh, it smells.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's heat that bad boy up.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But it's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Just like this podcast.
Satisfying.
I mean, welcome.
Welcome indeed. Here we are back in the flesh. How was your Thanksgiving? Because we didn't get to speak last week because of the holidays.
It was great. We were down in Florida.
Oh, that's right.
We went down to see all of my family, and it was really nice.
In Miami. In Diddy's house in Miami, right?
We were not at Diddy's house.
He had a house in Miami. That's the only reason I figured.
That's where I was.
Yeah.
Well, it is open at the moment. He seems to be.
That's true.
He's kind of tied up at the moment.
I think it's on Airbnb.
Yeah. I just liked getting the heck out of here. And it is weird.
Whoa, with the language. I didn't know we were the heck out of here. I mean, that's a little...
I wanted to get the heckle and jekyll out of here.
Yeah, that's a little harsh. Jeez.
Get the fuck out of here, okay?
Okay, that's more like it. That's the
the
Nicole we know.
And it was just nice. It is weird when it's like a cold weather holiday, like Thanksgiving or Christmas, to be somewhere warm. It does feel weird.
100%. Like when you said that, in my head, I was like, do they even do turkey in Miami? But it's really just because
do they do turkey in Miami?
Because
it feels wrong.
Because it's hot. You know what I mean? Because it's hot. Because this is where my mind went, like, instantly. I tried to, as I was thinking of that question and how absurd it is, I then started to unpack why I would even think that. And it's because there's no leaves falling in Miami.
It doesn't feel like Thanksgiving.
So the colors of Thanksgiving don't apply.
No.
Because you don't see it in the trees.
We were swimming Thanksgiving morning.
That's what I'm saying. And you don't go like, oh, let's jump out of the pool and grab some turkey.
No, you throw on a hoodie. Maybe you go play football in the front yard or backyard. It's like, you know.
You're not going to get a hot apple cider. You're going to get pina colada.
There you go.
Right?
There you go. Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, it was nice. But it's funny. My cousin showed up and she had like a high boot and I was wearing like a sundress and she's like, don't judge me. We don't get fall here. This is my one moment.
Oh, that's your that cousin that lives in Florida.
Yes. She was like, I mean, it's like it annoys them too a little bit.
But they cosplay autumn.
Correct.
Whereas you guys, you're like so excited to get out of the cold for a hot second.
Yeah.
That you're like, let me wear my sundress to Thanksgiving.
It's everything.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
It was nice.
All the biggins together?
All of the biggins. It was all on my dad's side. So like all the salpeters.
Oh, wow.
There was like 20 of them. It's probably the biggest Thanksgiving I've ever been to. It's actually your hell. You would not have been pleased sitting at that table.
Probably not. I mean, it's your family, so it's kind of okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
You know
and I
what I'm
love
saying?
all of them to death. Like I actually do love these family members.
Right.
They're really fun. It's a fun.
And it's your family. It's not like it's your in-laws.
No. And so like Matt was the only non-Jew there.
Oh, wow.
Which was funny. And then when we went around to say what we were thankful for, we got to Keegan, who like this is his thing. He loves saying what he's thankful for. He asks to do what he's thankful for at every holiday. Easter, Rosh Hashanah.
That's great. He's got gratitude?
Guy's got gratitude, so it was his turn.
Or is he just bragging?
Probably a little bit of both. He stands up and he goes, "We're Jewish." I was like, what are you doing? And I feel like it made me look bad. Like maybe we don't like acknowledge our Judaism more, like enough in like New York. And he's like, I'm with the Jews. It's so weird.
I finally belong.
Yeah. And Matt's like, I'm not.
That father-son connection gets broken.
Yeah.
But that's what he's thankful for.
Well, I don't know. We just moved on swiftly.
Okay. I
was like, thanks, bud.
Yes,
Next.
you are, honey.
Yes, you are. Havesies. But it was fun. It was really, really nice. How was yours? Your mom does Thanksgiving, right?
My mom does it, yeah.
She killed it, right? She
Of course
bakes
she
everything,
did.
cooks everything.
Of course she did. Even my wife was like, I want to talk to your mom about helping her out for Thanksgiving. I was like, why?
Yeah, and she probably doesn't want to. Like, she probably likes this is her thing.
I think so. And what she doesn't like, I think she enjoys complaining about.
Exactly.
You know how it's
moms do have that.
They do like that.
Yeah.
They do like that. Like I like one of her specialty dishes is the pecan pie.
I love. You say pecan? I say pecan.
Yeah, it's because you're white trash.
Yeah, I'm from Syracuse.
You're garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also say bagel.
I don't say bagel.
It's Syracuse.
Oh, they say bagel in Syracuse?
For sure.
You know what else they say? Danton.
Danton.
What do you guys want to do tonight? There's nothing to do in Syracuse but go.
Danton.
Danton. I don't know why we say it like that.
By the way, Danton is not exactly spectacular in Syracuse either. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do other than get robbed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and run in just like to townies and like there's like a lot of drugs there. And like, I've told you, like I've lost like a lot of like childhood friends.
Right.
Like to drugs who just like stayed in Syracuse.
I mean, what else are you going to do in Syracuse?
I mean, it's just gloomy and cold.
You're not even going to school. Like you're just there. Like at least when you're in school, you're like, I am going to get out.
Right. Right.
Like there, you're just serving a life sentence.
I know.
What hope is there?
I mean, like most people just either got like knocked up, just like stay, you just get stuck there.
Just stay. And even when they're going on vacation, it's like, which of the 3 gates at this airport are you going to sit at?
Syracuse Airport.
Which of the 3 gates?
Did you drive or did you ever fly?
In the beginning, I flew.
Yeah.
Like the first 2 years I flew and then I drove a car.
Then you realized you loved driving so much.
I love driving.
I don't understand it.
I love driving. Like I've got a WWE gig in DC in a week or 2.
Why would I fly when I can drive?
1,000. Like it's not even a question.
How long is it going to take you?
I think it's like 4.5 hours. It's not bad.
Oh, that's not terrible. But you'll like happily be like 11 hours. Cool.
I've done it multiple times.
I just don't understand it. That's my hell.
Really?
Like
for me, it's public gatherings. For you,
yes,
it's long road trips.
Sitting in the car. Do you listen to music, podcasts?
Everything. I got plenty of time.
I'll
I'll listen to music. I'll listen to podcasts.
I feel trapped.
Sometimes I'll put on, like if I'm with people, and I just because I'll put on a really, really bad podcast.
Of course you will.
And it's like we're all listening to this for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then I'll go, what did you guys think? Like it's terrible.
Well, yeah.
terrible.
But you're lucky you're not. I'm not in there during that time because I'd be like, turn this shit off. I would not. I'd make it like a few minutes and be like, no.
I go, Nicole, the rest of us are enjoying this.
No, you're not though. It's funny because when we all fall asleep.
I haven't heard this episode, Nicole.
You want to hear it again?
Yeah.
Myself, Matt, myself, Keegan, and Parker all fall asleep like the second we're in the car. So Matt will, for that time, like he loves that. He's like, oh, peace and quiet. He can road rage on his own, and he will usually put on a very inappropriate podcast, and we will wake up in the middle of someone saying something that, you know.
I hate that. That's like when my wife wakes up in the middle of a horror movie, and it's like the worst part.
And she's like, what are you doing,
And
you
then we
psycho?
exactly. We get into a fight. Every single time we get into a fight.
You enjoy this?
That's what she says because she's very emotional first thing when she wakes up. She always says something she regrets first thing when she wakes up. And she goes like, what is this? And it's the tone. And I go, it's a film.
Well, also, she's just waking up out of sound sleep. So there's a little bit of that because your wife is maybe the sweetest human on the face of the earth.
Yes, 100%. But she goes, what is this? And I go, it's a movie. And she goes, who would watch this? That's what she says.
Me.
And I go, it is a very popular genre. And if it were that bad, it wouldn't be so popular with such a large percentage of the population. Explain that.
But you also like.
She's like, I've been awake for 30 seconds.
And it's horrible. It's horrific.
Right.
I'm gonna have nightmares from this 1 minute that I
Right. And I was like, well, how am I supposed to know? You're just going to wake up, go to bed. Don't fall asleep
She
on the
wants
couch.
to be close to you.
I know. But then don't wake up and go like, why? I don't want to see somebody get gutted.
What is this? I can picture it.
And see, but I think when I analyze it, where it's coming from, my frustration is that I don't have a leg to stand on.
No, you don't.
Because she is waking up to something horribly grotesque and inappropriate. And even if she had the context of the entire film, when we got to that scene, she still would have been like,
correct.
Why would we watch this?
Right, but it's even more jarring to just get to that crazy part.
Right.
It's like a long needle's like entering someone's eyeball, and you're like, this is awesome.
That would be the exact, yeah.
What is this?
Right. And I go,
did you see that they're allegedly trying to make a new Paranormal Activity?
they got to.
Yeah, but like, how
They
can
haven't explored it. Oh, yeah.
No, but the thing is the thing about Paranormal Activity was we thought it was real.
Well, yeah, but they made like 6.
They did?
Bro, they went so far. Even I was sitting there going like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Because the first one was great because you thought it was real.
Yeah.
And it was like build. And then boom, great ending. Loved the first Paranormal Activity. The second one.
Yeah, it fucked me up a little bit, that first one.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it also like, because it was all on like home, like Ring cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, this could happen in my house.
Yes.
Then, and you hear the pipes moving. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a Paranormal Activity.
Yes. It's a Paranormal Activity.
The second.
It must be.
It's got to be a Paranormal Activity.
What?
It's activity.
It's paranormal.
It's paranormal.
Okay, what happened to the second one?
And then the second one was great because the ending, you realized it's connected to the first one.
Okay.
I think, yeah. The ending of the second one, you realize it's connected to the first one.
Okay.
And then I think the third one was happening simultaneously to the second one or something. Like they did something that tied that. And I was like, okay, they still got, but then after that,
Yeah.
they had really exhausted it.
Yeah.
But they just still kept going and going and going. There's like, I think there's 5 or 6
The
of them.
well is empty.
It really is. But then they said that about Saw too. And look how good the 10th one was.
That's for the psychos like you.
Yeah, I think they've been.
Or they're done, you think? Or
Well, they keep having rumors that they're going to do an 11th Saw movie, but it never comes to fruition.
I'll only go if the guy and the little boy and the little bike.
He's a puppet,
Well, I mean,
and he will definitely be in any Saw movie.
Remember when I thought it was
You
an
thought it
actual
was
little boy?
You thought it was a little man.
I've always been fascinated by.
Who was the guy in the mask?
You were like, it's not.
It's not a man.
Always been fascinated by like how you have like children on like a horror on like the set, like, you know, because the scariest is with like kids in a scary movie, like Poltergeist, like Carol Ann, like how do you do that? And like she doesn't like destroy. I mean, she did end up like dying mysteriously.
Well,
But,
I think back in the day they just did it
right, but like now it's
because
like
it was the 80s and 90s, and they were like, yeah, we'll just mess up these kids.
right. There was like not child labor laws yet.
Yeah, or nobody was telling anybody.
Yeah, right. You're just gonna work for 72 hours straight.
Right.
And see the scariest shit ever.
And then eventually, maybe it'll sneak its way into an true Hollywood story or something like that. But it's not like you could have a social media wave or something like that. And then, but now I think they have to kind of shoot around stuff and make things appear and keep kids off set for certain things.
And like have maybe therapists on set in case. Like, this is not real, honey.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have like, don't they have like intimacy coordinators on set now for adult love scenes.
Have you ever seen like Sharon Stone talk about it? She's like, intimacy coordinator.
Of course.
I like, there was a whole interview. She was like, I was actually having sex during that. Like, it's crazy how times have changed.
Yeah. You think Tommy Wiseau had an intimacy coordinator for that movie, The Room?
No. Also, the fact that like that is like, I don't think I've ever met one other person who knows that movie. Like, I wouldn't know Tommy Wiseau or The Room without you.
I mean, can you imagine though? Now I've dragged you kicking and screaming.
Oh, literally.
To the place where if somebody brings it up,
it's like annoys me.
Because you know why it annoys you? I think.
Why?
Because you want to be a person who goes, I've never heard of that, but instead you go, not only have I heard of it, I've seen it, and I've interviewed the writer director.
Like, if I was forced to.
I'm intimately connected with the film, unfortunately.
Didn't he come in with a football? Wasn't he like holding a football?
Yeah, right.
That was his thing, right?
Yeah, there it is right there.
But why?
Because there's this scene in the room where they're just like
sorry, I forgot.
Playing football because they're guys, and it makes no sense whatsoever.
Right.
And it's become very iconic.
Okay.
So we put out a line of footballs.
I like that.
And
okay.
I got one signed.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Thanksgiving was it was great. You know, not eventful.
Do you eat the turkey?
I eat the turkey.
Okay, I guess it's like chicken-esque.
Yeah,
right?
But I mean, turkey's good. White meat turkey.
Yeah.
You know,
no dark meat for you?
Nah, not my preference.
Okay. And then will you eat stuffing?
Nah.
Mac and cheese?
Nah.
Okay.
And we don't even do mac and cheese, by the way, in the Roberts household.
Mashed potatoes?
Nah.
What the fuck? You just eat a couple pieces of white meat?
I get some cornbread.
Okay.
Heavy on the corn.
Okay.
But I will come back with like corn and cornbread, and it's like a lot of it because I love cornbread. I love corn.
What did it look like the next morning?
Yeah, I can see it all.
Just magically never digest.
Me and my dog.
Oh, well, I do love Thanksgiving, but then it is kind of like this thing that you like hype. And like, it's like, I'm so excited. And then I sit there and I'm just like, I don't want any more of this.
Yeah, it's one meal. Like, how much
yeah.
can I possibly eat in a single meal?
I'm good now.
Yeah. Most meals I'm satiated after.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It just is like a whole to-do almost, it feels like, for no reason. But I do enjoy it every year.
It's great.
Yeah.
You did get to see me in my element. We got to partake in the first annual Not Sam holiday gathering.
Is this going to be a tradition?
I don't know.
He's like, I don't know if I have the funds.
We'll see how next. Well, I mean, look, we'll see if I want to celebrate you all next year.
I thought it was great. I thought the vibes were great. I thought my choice of venue was great.
Okay, you want to give yourself a little rub.
I mean,
you did. I was struggling with the venue.
Yeah.
You said this is the spot. I said that's a great spot.
And it just felt like sometimes like certain parties or certain events, it can be like not everyone's meshing. It seemed like everyone matched. Like no matter where I went, I was like happy to talk to whoever was there.
Right.
Everybody was laughing. Everybody was enjoying. The food was flowing. The drinks were flowing.
Right. That was the gamble, right? Is like, because I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's different people from your walks of life.
Right. Well, that was the whole point, right? I bought out the bar.
Yeah.
So like open bar for everybody.
Flex.
You know, come on. I want everybody to go and like get their drink on, as they say, right?
Even though you don't.
No, but it's not for me.
Right.
I'm not throwing myself a party. I'm not a psychotic person.
No. You're celebrating us.
I'm celebrating everybody else. Like, it's not like, hey, I'm inviting. See, that's the difference, too. Some people many, I think, will throw a party so that people can come and celebrate them.
Yeah.
And I think that is so strange.
Yeah. No, it is a very selfless thing. And it is something like you're young compared to like, I don't know, like maybe a CEO or president of a company. If they're a good person, will somehow like even have a dinner or some sort of celebration at the end of the year. Like,
yeah.
You're like, I mean, like, I feel like we're still kids and you did that. And I thought it was like really thoughtful and nice and unexpected.
Well, I appreciate people.
I know you do.
You know?
Like legit do.
I actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't always say it, but I actually
really
do.
I torture you all, but I appreciate you.
But I appreciate and I appreciate the fact that you stand by me as I torture you.
Yes.
Yes, I did. I invited all the different people from the different walks of life that professionally I touch. And it was all professional. It wasn't like I invited any sort of, oh, that's my buddy from school or that's my buddy. It was just like, these are the people that I work with.
Is there anybody that heard about it that you forgot to invite? Or like that was invited? Like there were a couple of people I don't want to say because I don't want to like...
Put them on blast?
Yeah, like a couple of people I expected to be there that weren't.
Well, there were not everybody that was invited went, as is the case with every... You can ask me after.
Okay.
For sure. I haven't thought of anybody that I should have invited that I didn't.
No, you're pretty good.
Which could hurt feelings, though.
Right.
Right? Because it's like, no, I know.
Yeah, sorry. You were not intended to be on the list.
And then I went and like... I invited a bunch of comedians as well because I was like, no, like these are guys that have been doing the show this year.
I love seeing Mike Cannon.
Right.
He's honestly one of my favorites.
He's the best.
He's the best.
Ian was there, and you
Ian
know what I
was
mean.
there. I love him. Yeah.
But I felt like, oh, this is how it is. So it was like people from Sirius.
Yes.
It's people from WWE.
Yep.
And it was people who I work with outside of Sirius and WWE, just in other, not Sam stuff.
I just thought it went on without a hitch. Is that the?
It went off without a hitch. Would be what you would say.
Without a hitch. I just thought it was just great vibes. It was a huge success in my mind.
And in my mind, I was like, well, I think I've narrowed my field down to only really working with people that I think are good people and actually like them.
Yeah.
So I figured that once I got everybody together, it's like everybody's good people.
Yes. And that's maybe why it worked.
There's no like, oh, I guess, I have to.
You're not somebody who ever could, like, I have people in my life who have like done radio shows with people for like a few years and they hated each other, but like made it work professionally.
I've seen that happen.
You would never survive it. Oh yeah. Sorry. You a pretty infamous one.
But that's probably why, like, I watch how not great it is.
Yeah, it's not.
And it's like, you can't do that.
No.
You can't.
Well, it's just not sustainable.
Right. Like when I was doing the show with Jim, we got along perfectly from the first day until the end of after 8 years. Like it was like all good.
Yeah, it was always just good. Like there was no bad blood.
Ever. Because it was like, I would never let that
No, it's not your thing.
happen. I can't. I can't live like that.
You would do anything in your power to keep that at bay. Like that's not your
I'd figure out like what the problem was and go like, well, either I need to like not take things so seriously or just have a conversation and go,
or be like, this is not a good match.
Or be like, this is not a good match. We should do something else. Yeah. But luckily, that was not the case with Jim.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I figured getting everybody together, and I thought it did. I thought everybody seemed to enjoying each other. Had a great time, and I also realized like this is the cure because I didn't. Well, look, would I've been fine just throwing the party and staying home and letting you guys have a good time?
That's
100%.
That's the first thing I think I said to you. I was like, you're doing this and it's so selfless, like legit, because you do love all of us. You want to celebrate everybody, but you don't want to be at any social gathering.
This is not for me. I want you guys to have a good time.
But you didn't have you didn't have those feelings last night, did you? A few times?
No.
Okay.
And that's why I figured out that's the trick is I have to be in complete control of the guest list and then everything will be fine.
Golden.
I mean, that said, again, I wouldn't have been disappointed if it had been like, okay, like I'll send my wife, I'll send Jess, and she'll represent me because she's a better representative of me than I am of
She's an incredible representer.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Like I'm sure like everybody who didn't know her already leaves going, what?
Is she real? She's like what I always like thought I wanted to be. Like if I was like a normal woman,
right?
Like had a house and was like hosting things. Like she's just got that air about her that's like so welcoming and there's like no pressure and it's loving and it's easy and it's gentle and she makes you feel wanted. Like,
and I watched her. She's approaching everybody and she's approaching them full of joy and with authentic and specific compliments.
Yeah. So happy to have you here. Thank you.
I love that you did XYZ.
Yes.
And
she's
I'm like,
a pro, man.
Yeah.
She's a fucking pro.
I'm like, hi.
Hey, it's me.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for going to the party.
There's sandwiches over there. Yeah.
My husband was, okay, Sam, I behaved. I did. I literally said, please do not give Sam a reason to do a really good impersonation of you tonight.
I wouldn't have invited him if I objected to that behavior.
Yeah. Well,
but you'd know he was in complete Matt Ryan form.
Complete. I left
100%.
Because I had to relieve the babysitter.
You were the responsible one.
And I looked at him and I was like, this is a horrible idea that I'm leaving him alone.
Like, were there times when myself or others, not to be named, said, ooh, we better go save that person.
Yeah.
They're cornered by Matt Ryan.
Yes.
The answer to that question is yes.
Yes. And I even told you in the car, I am married to him and I need saving sometimes. So if I need to be saved.
You fully understand.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he was delightful.
Yes.
I don't think, he probably
over imbibed.
Jumped, maybe a little, maybe maybe I had heard he jumped into some conversations with new friends that were maybe not appropriate for a first meeting.
I did walk by and hear him telling a hemorrhoid story, which doesn't ever feel like it's appropriate for anybody.
And it's like, why?
And I was like, that isn't even someone he just met them and he's talking about these things in his ass.
Like, why would you bring it up?
And talking about like sitting on in the shower of my mom's old townhouse.
Yeah.
Because she didn't have any baths and just sitting like with the water, just like sitting in it, trying to like why are you telling people? Nobody wants to like picture you with your asshole.
No.
Just trying to get some relief in the shower.
He might or might not, when we approached him at one point, have been talking to somebody and was almost welling up, going into detail about when you got run over by a car.
Oh yeah, that happens often. That happens often. I'll never forget it.
And you're like,
I'll never forget that.
Why are you doing that?
What are we doing here? I'll never. Guys, you don't know. You don't know.
And it's like,
yes, we know. You almost died.
We're not. Yeah,
it's over. It's been 3 years.
Yeah,
get over it.
But also, it's
sweet, but like,
and it's a fine conversation to have, but contextually.
But like, we're at like a downtown cool Lower East Side bar,
and it's like 3 hours in.
What are you doing?
Everybody's just hanging, bro.
I have no control.
No, I know, and I think he does. He just wants. He
just wants love.
He wants to be acknowledged,
seen, heard,
felt. Heard, loved, but also like, not just like appreciated and loved, but like revered.
Yeah.
He wants reverence.
He does want reverence.
You know what I mean? And that's not a good thing.
And that ain't the way to get it.
No.
To talk about your partying ways and your hemorrhoids. No one's going to revere it.
And your wife's, maybe lowest, medical point.
Right.
A tragedy.
Yeah. I think he did feel comfortable because didn't Danielle, your intern, talk about on the
She's not an intern anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Your
assistant.
Oh, she's going to be an assistant? You're even cooler than I said in the car. You were wearing a really cool jacket in the car, and I was like, oh my God, you're so cool. And now you have an assistant. You're the coolest.
Thank you.
Wait, but is she okay with that title?
I think so. I told her. She didn't object.
Well, she was telling me how excited she was about it.
Well, then that sounds like she's excited.
Okay, but like she had told a story about getting a colonoscopy and something about a hemorrhoid, so maybe he felt it was a safe space to talk about his.
But then that would be a safe space to talk to her about his.
Not the whole party.
And yeah, there were a lot of strangers there.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not strangers anymore, now new friends.
Yeah, but are they?
Or, well, they're not strangers because they know a lot about him.
Yeah, they were friends. They were friends for the evening.
Right.
It was a one-night stand he had with them. One-night friendship.
Yes, it was. But it was delightful.
Yes, it was.
He's a delight. And like I said, you need that mix of personalities.
You do.
You need the sort of more buttoned up over here, the sort of wild card over there. Mike Montone showing up in a suit with a turtleneck.
I didn't see that.
100% he was in a suit with a turtleneck. Okay, so
that was one of the people that I was like, I expected Mike Montone to be here. So then maybe
he was there the whole night. He had a blazer on with dress pants and a turtleneck. He dressed like 10 times better than anybody else. And on his way out. Yeah. And on my way out, he was like, and don't forget who dressed up for you.
I mean, seriously.
And I was like, you're 100% right. I said he did. He looked like the Dapper Don. He looked like John Gotti.
But did he think, like, did he mistake the party? Like, it's like for most holiday parties, you like I would wear a dress.
I don't think so, because when he looked around, he wasn't like,
oh no,
he wasn't bashful. He didn't take off, like, you could maybe take off the blazer and just rock the turtleneck. No, he left the whole thing on. So I think it was like, no, I've chosen.
He's proud.
This is how I'd like to present myself.
I'm owning
for
it.
the evening.
This is who I am.
Right. And he looked great.
Okay, I'm happy that he was there because he was one of the people that I was like, you didn't invite him.
No, 100% he was there. I invited him. He was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
No, that would have been
weird.
And kind of like toxic.
Yeah, like especially because you're probably going to talk a little bit about what went down like on the show next week, right?
But also just like me saying, the whole theme here is the people whom I've worked with and appreciate them helping me in a professional capacity.
Yeah.
To be like, you have not done that.
Oh, you know what? Sorry.
Yeah, no.
You know what's so funny? When I first told Matt about it, he had an invite to like a really big NBA game that he wanted to maybe take Keegan to. And I was like, are you going to do that? Because like we have Sam's. And he was like, I don't work for Sam. And I was like, what the? This is not, I don't work for him either. This is him saying thank you to everybody that works with him.
Right, with.
And the significant others are invited, and you're friends.
Well, you should have told him that too. Yeah, I know. You're a +1.
Well, I told you in the car that I yelled at him this morning. I was like, I went home to relieve the babysitter. I left my party, took ownership, while you just sat there and whacked out.
But you see, that's what I mean about the weird insecurities that pop up when he's like, I don't work for. It's like, dude.
No one said you did, fucker.
No, like relax. You're doing fine.
Talk about toxic masculinity.
There's a little toxic, and it's not even toxic masculinity. It's just toxic.
Period.
It's just toxic behaviors. You know, he's got a lot to work through.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think it was a complete success, and I'm hoping that it is the first and not the last.
I would hope so too. But I mean, I'm saying like if next year, professionally, it go just craters.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then it's like, what am I going to invite 3 people out to?
You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it.
Right.
You failed.
Or yeah, maybe I'll become a total psychopath. You know what I mean? And go like, you guys haven't earned this.
I did get a couple. That would be freaking amazing.
You guys didn't earn it. You know why it's not happening? Because you guys didn't earn it.
Yeah. Okay. See what happens?
Yeah.
It's what you deserve. You get what you get.
We would have done it.
Yep.
You guys didn't work.
Step up next year. I did get a few, which always happens at like these type of events. A few, all right, don't repeat this, but I just love those.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got a really good one I have to tell you after this.
Oh, that's great. None of them were about me though.
No. About other people. Like there was some tea that was spilled and I was like, yes.
Oh, that's what I need. Okay, that's
I got you.
But I don't even need to. You can share. Of course, I would love for you to share with me. But that is kind of also how you know you've got the right mix.
Yeah, it was
when
like,
people are gossiping.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I loved
it.
the idea that there was gossip happening.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah. Did you have the peanut butter and jelly and potato chip sandwich?
Yeah, and I got a bunch in my fridge. I brought them home.
They're so good.
They're so delicious.
It's so naughty and sounds so like weird. Like that's the sandwich. Like it is bomb, that sandwich.
It's great.
It's so good.
And it's the type of sandwich I would have.
Of course.
At a gathering.
Yes.
Like, because it's delicious.
Yeah, those sandwiches are really good.
There's nothing there. There's no other reason to do it. The reason that I brought up the Miami house.
Oh, Diddy.
I've been watching about Diddy.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I wrote to you. I only watched the first one, but because it's been a crazy week.
Oh.
But I am just in general. I do want to talk about it a little bit because I thought that it was very. I don't want to say admirable because what 50 Cent did by making this wouldn't necessarily be like regarded as admirable, but I thought it was admirable that in that episode he took the time to like go back and be like, this is the come up. Like this is from his childhood. It wasn't just like,
but it was still negative.
It was negative. Yes, it was, but it also showed like there was things.
Here's the thing. It was negative, but in the first episode, 50 took the time to be like, yeah, that's because his mom's a psycho too.
Right.
Like I literally in that first episode, so the Diddy, the reckoning of Sean Combs is up.
It's so good, guys.
And like, and you're 100% right. Like, I'm sitting there going, man, I thought Get Rich or Die Trying was like one of the great hip hop albums ever. And like, I'm sitting here going, I am so happy that because when that album came out,
I mean,
it was my everything.
It was all of our everything. It was
our generation. It was
so
everything
good
for us. And the fact that we're now all at a certain age where we can watch this guy become one of the great documentarians.
Yes, it's unreal.
It's fabulous. And the fact that this all came from some real pettiness.
Yeah.
I love that too.
Yes.
You know? But like, yeah, because...
Have you ever interviewed 50?
It's 50.
I like to say 50.
I know, it sounds...
But I feel weird when I say 50. 50 Cent?
Well, you should feel weird when you say 50.
Okay, sorry.
It sounds gross and condescending.
Bravo. No, but when he came in, I expected one thing, and he was like, that man is a businessman. Like he presented himself. Like
he presents well.
I expected something so different. Like I was very impressed with him.
He's a really smart guy.
Yeah, very smart.
And I think he's one of these guys that like has really always understood business.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you see that from guys in the street who like do well because it's still business.
Yeah.
Right. You know, and then I think in music, he understood that this is not like, oh, I get to be famous. I'll sign whatever you put in front of me. Right. It's like, no, I'm going to treat this music like a business.
Yes.
I'm going to invest in different businesses. That's how he got rich.
Mm-hmm.
He invested in vitamin water.
Oh, my God.
And then Coca-Cola's like, we'd like to purchase this. And 50's like, that sounds like a great idea.
I mean, why can't that shit happen to me?
I mean, because you're not, what are you investing in that could happen to you?
No, nothing. It's just more like, I don't know.
Did you put out Get Rich or Die Trying?
I didn't.
Well, then wait. I mean, what episode of the Morning Mashup is as good as Get Rich or Die Trying? Has there been one?
I'd have to look back in the archives. I'd have to look back at the archives.
I can't tell you right now.
No, but you know, like a lot of those investments, like you hear about like Poppy and like those type, like when people invest in it, again, like you don't know what's going to happen.
I know, but that can't happen to you because you didn't invest in anything.
Okay, that's fair. I get it. It's never gonna happen
Why
to me.
can't that happen to me? You haven't invested. You've invested. If you had stories of like this investment didn't work out,
Right, then you could say that.
But like you haven't invested in
Okay,
anything.
my bad.
Yeah, because I'll tell you why. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's why. But oh god, he's so like no. I mean, you could try.
Okay, I get it. Okay, thanks for putting me in my place.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
No, I just liked that. I felt like he's still a freaking scumbag, Diddy, and has done horrible things. But I understood a little like the shaping of him.
I mean, you
from a little boy.
gotta keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Because like, first of all, that first episode, I was like, this seems more like the real life Ed Gein story than the Ed Gein show does.
Got it.
When they were like, he always heard his mother in his ear.
Yeah.
Going. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, Ed Gein too, Butcher of Plainfield. But they go through, like, I'm on episode 3.
Okay.
And they haven't even hit the trial yet. They're just starting to get into Cassie.
Also, how crazy was it? Like that he just like such a narcissist.
Narcissist?
Narcissist.
He's
narcissist.
such a narcissist.
He really is. So he's such a narcissist that like he always, which is to his detriment too, always had people filming him.
Yeah.
Like just follow me and film me all day, every day, because I am.
And then it's so funny because they go, Diddy's put out a cease and desist against Netflix. And Netflix is like, we shall neither cease nor desist.
We don't care what you say. You're in jail.
Yeah. And guess what? The docuseries has taken over. It's Stranger Things week.
Yep.
And the docuseries is #1.
I mean,
on
that's
Stranger Things week.
Freaking flex.
That's crazy.
Yes, it's insane. I didn't even think about that.
Like to the point where you are actually having conversations with people going, did you watch Stranger Things?
No, I watched.
And I would tell you, did you watch Stranger Things yet? I haven't finished it. I'm 4 episodes in. I didn't watch the last episode. Why didn't you watch the last episode? I started watching Diddy.
Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
No, I knew that was coming. Yo, and like
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Wait, we've had this discussion before. Like, do you feel like we can't listen to like some of those great songs?
Well,
it's like R. Kelly or like Michael Jackson even.
Michael Jackson's innocent.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
He's not guilty.
Oh, my bad.
So that shouldn't be a problem.
He's just dead.
And rest in peace in heaven.
Oh, you don't think he's in hell?
I watched a clip. I think we're going to play it on the radio show at some point. Cam Newton was on First Take, and he was referring to O.J. Simpson in reference to a football play, like this many yards, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, and I just want to say the only person that can match this, God rest his soul, O.J. Simpson with respect.
Was it a joke?
No.
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 Oh, my God.
No, he's like, I know that guy from football, Hertz commercials, and Naked Gun. I guess he did go to court at one point, but he was innocent. He was not guilty, so.
Prayers up.
Prayers up.
What the heck, dude? All
yeah.
right.
So, they go through everything. Like they go through, like you said, his childhood and everything. And you're watching that even as a kid, things were messed up. And then like they go through when he like got into the recording industry, when he was an intern, that he was already trying to like take people's women for sport.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
But there was that hustle early on too, kind of like remember the old Kanye doc, like just like did no shame, like I'll just knock on doors and be like I'm him.
You know, I'm so glad that hustle culture is like being exposed as being stupid.
Why is it stupid?
It's so dumb. Like, oh, he'll stop at nothing. Yeah, and now he's in jail because he would stop at nothing. These people, like, who's the next person you just? Yeah, like Kanye, he would stop at nothing. Right. Yeah,
Now
and now he's shamed his whole family.
Yes, he's lost his damn mind.
Yeah, he's lost his damn mind. Yeah, no, I mean, I love that. I love that because it's like, no, like there should be somebody. Like honestly, like I work all the time. It's not good for you.
No.
You should sleep.
Yeah. And
you should sleep.
Yeah.
You should eat 3 meals a day.
Right.
Find some time to exercise.
Right.
Take some time off.
Right.
Maintain moments to collect your thoughts.
Right.
Move slowly and deliberately.
And just, you know what, bang your own woman and don't steal others.
And also
with love, lovingly bang them.
Yeah. Find a loving, monogamous relationship that you can devote attention to.
Yeah. Not either of them.
No, because I'm hustling.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Cool. Cool. I forgot I was gonna hustle.
Are you one of the people who thinks that he definitely had Biggie killed?
I was just watching the episode about Biggie.
Oh, okay. Well, we call Keegan Biggie, so he comes in. He like knows all the Biggie songs. He knows all the Biggie songs. Again, he should not be singing them, but there are
so many words he shouldn't be saying.
Yeah, but whatevs. So he goes, "Hey, that's me," and I was like, "Baby, that's not you."
That's not in this context.
No,
you were watching the Diddy Doc around the children.
Well, they were in the other room, but they like walked.
I mean, you live you have 200 square feet.
I do not. I have 1,000, maybe close to 1,100.
Not that close.
Okay. But yeah, no, they weren't like sitting with us, but like they walked out of what they were watching something, went to go.
Yeah, I mean, I figured the children were either asleep or somewhere else, you know.
Biggie.
Yeah, can't you see? No, they go into like they go into his internship. They go into him starting Bad Boy, the rise of Bad Boy, signing artists, going to everything. But it's not like it's a very unique documentary in the sense that they don't go, yes, and this incredible rise, and then suddenly there was a turn, and here's where it got bad. They're like, no, he was a scumbag throughout. Yes. He's been an evil guy, and it's just varying degrees of evil for different, you know, traces. They're even talking about like the recording contracts that he would make people sign, and how nobody at Bad Boy was making money except him, and how like
sounds about right.
When if he was featured on a song or in a music video, he would pay himself for that, and that would come out of the artist's. You know, when you pay an artist advance and they have to recoup.
But wasn't that what's his name did with the guy that had like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, like Perlman?
So Lou Pearlman, another, great dude.
Stand-up guy.
Again, another one. Hustler. Where'd he end up? Jail.
Yeah.
And dead.
But that's what he was doing too. Like, wasn't he paying himself almost everything?
The best on Lou Pearlman was that he was getting his manager's fee.
Right.
But then he was also, for both NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, he was the fifth he was like the sixth, I think, member of the band.
And they didn't even know for like most of the time.
No. So like they didn't realize that instead of the pie being split into 5 pieces and they each get a fifth and then Lou gets 10%. That Lou does get 10%. But they're getting a sixth and Lou also gets a sixth.
Right.
And 10%.
No.
So they get a sixth minus 10% instead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, and it's not dissimilar.
No.
That Diddy was popping up in every video.
Nuts.
And then also, but that came out of the artist's advance.
Yeah.
So like, so he was the one making money hand over fist with all this
stuff.
My
thing is, I just don't understand how he was like, how he was able to do this for this long. Like, because it was a lot of time before all of a sudden, like, and people heard rumors about him being a scumbag and doing like unsavory things.
Well,
but like, I feel like we still all revered him in the industry. No one, I feel like he did this he had a good run.
I mean, literally this thing from the beginning, they even go over, I mean, I can't remember if it was the first episode or not.
Yeah.
How he first got famous, the charity basketball game.
Yep. Oh my gosh. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, 9 people died.
And do you see the footage of him? He's just walking around like,
what am I going to do? There's literally a lady behind him being
he
carried off.
He walked by a dead body.
And he had no shirt on under his silk shirt. Oh you can see his bare chest.
Well, that's to look good.
I know, but in that context, it's like, you got to put on an undershirt, at least button up.
A white beat or something?
I would have buttoned up.
You would have.
If I was throwing an event that I wanted to be successful, so I wore no shirt. Like I wore this flannel, right?
Playa.
But I wore no shirt under it. And then people were getting trampled to death. I would real quick, and I would do it subtly.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh man, I'm just thinking about what am I going to do here?
No, that's not the way he thought.
What am I going to, let me think, you know what I mean? And that way, once the cameras are on you, your shirt's buttoned up.
It's a bad look. Man.
And they're not like, you at the beach? What's
happening?
Here?
What are we doing here? Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah.
And I don't ever remember hearing about that. And like, that's really kind of how he like legit got famous. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but there are like artists from Bad Boy in this thing, artists from Making the Band in this thing, like all kinds of stuff. But they go through like how Tupac was like Biggie's best friend,
and didn't like that.
Yeah, and Puffy was jealous that Biggie loved Tupac.
Yeah, like what are we, high school girls?
Right.
What are we doing?
He's not that cool. And like Tupac was so much cooler than Puff.
He was
so much cooler.
Gorgeous man.
I know. You know how I know?
How?
I read Jada Pinkett's book.
You would.
Yeah.
Wait, did you really?
No.
Oh, okay.
But there's literally in the book, she's like, this was the love of my life, but I married Will.
Yeah, that kind of suck.
Oh.
Right? But I mean, clearly it worked because they still have some semblance of something, whether they...
Will and Jada?
Well, they have an open...
It worked?
I mean, they married, they had kids.
It's literally the blueprint for the relationship nobody would ever want to have.
But they wanted it.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
She said at her wedding day she regretted it.
She wished it was with Tupac.
100%, wouldn't you?
Well, no, because then you'd be dead and you'd be a widow.
but you're Tupac's widow.
Right.
You know, that's cool.
Wait, but so you feel like if I was to ask your opinion, Diddy is behind.
Okay, so they go, okay, so this is the because I love too. They're like, you could just do a doc about what he was actually on trial for.
No.
Which is like the sex trafficking and they're like also the murders.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Right, because they go they first go into Tupac's killing.
Right.
And they can't say.
No.
But they go back to the who shot you, you know, when Tupac got shot the first time outside of you know, when Biggie was recording his album or whatever. And they like really spell out how Diddy could have arranged that.
Might have been like.
And they go like, there's like specific. They're like, they said it was a robbery. Tupac was wearing an $80,000 Rolex.
Yeah.
That was left on his wrist.
Not gonna like come like out and say it, but could have happened.
Diddy was hanging out with the Crips.
Yeah, right.
They point out like not only do they go like
they spell it out, but don't.
I mean, they pretty much spell it out. They spell it out, but they don't read it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They go, here are the letters.
Yes.
Do you know what word this is?
You know how to read.
You say it.
Exactly. I'm not saying it. You can. Not me.
M-U-R.
Yes.
So
I feel like there was a lot of that because the way that they talked about his mom just driving around in a Cadillac and just randomly making stops. That's like was one of the things that they say in that documentary. So like,
and they didn't have Uber back then, so
right. So you didn't say she was dealing drugs, but she would
don't know.
Drive all around in her Cadillac and make stops all day.
We have it on good authority that she made a lot of stops.
Many stops.
That's all the doc's about.
Doesn't mean anything. We're just acknowledging something that, you know, we saw it and we're saying it.
But if it was nefarious, imagine the trauma that would cause a child, and it could explain why somebody could be a complete monster.
Correct.
Anyway, moving on with the documentary. So they go like they pretty much go. Yeah. I mean, come on, come on. But they also go poor Biggie. Mm-hmm. Like none of it, because I mean, when this was happening, and when we were like kids talking about this, the idea was that Puffy was like the peaceful guy that just wanted everybody to chill out.
Or at least he presented like that.
Exactly. That Biggie and Tupac were the ones that were really after each other, and that Suge Knight was probably behind the whole thing.
Well, I mean, I think he did the thing, but I don't think that
I think
he was hired to do the thing.
No, Suge was Tupac's man, you know, Tupac's guy. He was in the car with Tupac.
Yeah, but didn't he... Okay, maybe I'm just remembering history wrong.
Right. No, you'll watch the thing because now it feels like all that energy that was that way for a while.
Yeah.
Is now going like, no, it was the other guy.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. And it's like, every question you would have, like, why would Diddy be that mad? And they're like, funny you should ask.
Yes.
Suge Knight was preparing to open Death Row East.
Yes.
Huh. And he got this artist from Puffy. And also, then when they go to the Source Awards, and they go and they show the clip of Suge Knight being like, if you're looking for a record label where the producer's not all up in a video, all up on a record, you come to Death Row. Well, now, if you're watching the documentary,
I do remember that.
We have established that Puff was very territorial.
You think?
That Puff was jealous of anybody being friends with his friends.
Hobby.
That Puff did not want Death Row East to start, which was being considered.
Right.
And that Puff had financial incentive to be in the songs and the videos.
Right.
It was already established previously in the doc. So when you get to this scene, you're like, right. It's very, I mean, it's really.
He's just brilliant.
Well set up. And the woman who directed it, directed something else recently that was very good.
Yeah.
So it's like it's 50 and it's this woman. But it's very good storytelling.
He like literally must have had like a bajillion Ray Donovans like around him all the time. Like he just had fixers and people who cleaned up after him until the last minute. And I just don't understand how you get that type of loyalty.
I mean, wait till you see when they get to the J-Lo and him. And remember when he got in trouble for the shooting?
Yeah.
Oh and then they ended up arresting Shine, the rapper.
I don't remember Shine, but I remember.
Of course, you don't remember Shine because right before he got to become a big success at Bad Boy, he went to jail.
Oh, and also
for the shooting.
Wait, I'm sure they're gonna hint at this or maybe like tackle it, but you know that there's like many, including Kim Porter. There's many people. I think like 4 or 5 people in his orbit that died of mysterious like pneumonia type things.
Life is weird.
Yeah, I mean, just shit happens sometimes.
Life is
Can't
weird.
explain it.
Man, life, am I right?
Right. I mean, Kim Porter allegedly had a full book that she was writing about how horrible he was, and then she mysteriously died.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Hate that. Well,
It's just all right. So we have
life. So then it goes like, okay, and it really connects the dots and paints a picture for how Puff would be directly involved with the Tupac thing. And then, like, even to the point where they're like, this gangster was there, and like Keefe D has since like confessed this and blah blah blah. And then they're showing pictures on like private jets of Puff with these members of the Crips and everything, and going like, oh, there's a lot here. And then they get into the Biggie stuff, and they're like, yeah, like there's the Bad Boy executive that's on the dock going, Biggie was literally supposed to go to London, and Puff called and said, cancel the plane ticket, he's staying here. And like for some reason
like
was
a jealous
hell-bent
boyfriend
on having Biggie do a party in Los Angeles while everybody was saying, you guys got to get out of Los Angeles, and then rest in peace Biggie.
Yeah. And
they kind of present in the doc, you know, scenarios where it's like, I don't know, Biggie was renegotiating his contract, this and that. But also they say, if Puff had helped find out who actually did Biggie, it would have connected Puff back to Tupac.
Right.
So it's either this or that.
Right.
But either one is very, very bad. And then it immediately...
very, very bad.
Very, very bad. And it immediately connects to how the death of Biggie launches Puff Daddy's solo career.
Yes.
And became a big thing. Even to the point where like this Bad Boy executive is going, the week or whatever that Biggie died, because the album was coming out.
Right.
He was supposed to be on the cover of Rolling Stone.
Right.
And then apparently Puff called and said, cancel that cover.
Put me on?
Yeah.
Stop it!
Because he said my album, No Way Out, the Puff Daddy and the Family album, that's coming out in June. Whatever month it was then. I think it was March.
Yeah.
He goes, that's coming out in June. I'm going to need to be on the cover for that, so we have to save it.
And people just were like, okay, like, I just don't understand.
And then guess what?
What?
He was on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Of course he was.
And then they go to a clip of like Puff Daddy on the Rosie O'Donnell show.
Oh,
and Rosie is like, look at you on the cover of Rolling Stone.
Like,
and you're like, ah!
I mean, so like he really, and now he doesn't have to like feature himself in people's videos. He can do his own videos.
Right.
Got you out the way.
Oh, and then they're like Puff Daddy like owned the recording studios.
Yep.
In the Bad Boy building, and it was like $100,000 an hour to record in the studios.
I just like,
you know what I mean? So it was just like,
again, I don't understand how he got away with so much for so long. All different types of badness.
Well, because it's like, I mean, some of it was obviously very illegal, but you can get around it. And it's like when that many people, especially in that day and age, when that many people are depending on you for income and money,
you just kind of
and
people.
You can offer fame to people.
Yeah.
There was, and I think still is, so much that you can get away with if you're a bad person.
Yeah.
You know, because that is the thing. Like, some people want money and fame no matter what.
Yeah. Me? I mean, come on.
Every time we bring up money and fame, you go, why can't it be me?
I would not like cuckold with Diddy.
Oh, why did you even cuckold?
Well, I mean, I like this is kind of his thing, right?
Would you?
I mean, it depends how much. I'm just joking. I don't know. You know what? Also, I feel like it's interesting that Mary J and J-Lo, speaking of J-Lo, never spoke. Like, whether they were paid not to, they just didn't want to be involved. I mean, they definitely know where some of the skeletons are.
Yeah, but who knows? I mean,
maybe not.
When you're rolling, when you're rolling with a crew like that, like, you might have some skeletons of your own that are better left buried.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe you'd rather just like move on.
Keep my mouth shut.
Right. I got other, like, I want to just have a normal life. I don't want to be, you know.
How many episodes are there? 4. Okay, so you have one more.
I'm in the middle of the third one.
Okay, I'll finish this week.
The third one is where they start getting into like the freak offs and stuff. Well, let me just tell you this.
Okay.
GHB laced baby oil.
Stop it!
GHB in the baby oil.
I mean, it's brilliant because it gets right into the membranes and the pores. Yeah.
I mean, would you ever have thought?
No. Matt, I think him and his friends used to do GHB for fun sometimes.
Yeah, didn't
Like not like I feel like once.
Didn't Rude Jude?
Yes, I think he was into GHB. He was into some weird stuff. I feel like he was into like scissor and like all that stuff.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like he did my show once. Like
I love him.
just like knocking back caps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably feels great.
Right, but because they said they would stay up for like 3 days.
I just like honestly, when all that came out about the freak offs, like before even thinking, oh my god, this is so horrible, I was like, this must have been exhausting.
I know, exhausting.
Like it's like benders of like to another degree.
And when you're just thinking about it all the time, like I don't like to prepare for anything.
It's a lot of preparation.
You know what I mean? Like I'm like,
Your body's like tired, like you worked out for.
My wife's like, what are you doing on Sunday? I'm like, how do I know?
I don't know yet.
I don't know what I'm doing on Sunday. I haven't even thought about it. Why are you making me think about
I don't know
that?
what I'm doing in an hour.
Yeah, exactly right.
Right. Yeah.
Meanwhile, these guys are over here going like, we have to plan because 3 weeks from tonight it will be a freak off. We have to get the GHB to put in the baby oil. We have to get and they're doing like ecstasy to stay awake. Like it's crazy. It's great. And in the beginning, Diddy like no alcohol, no drugs.
I know that was one of the things that he was hardcore. None of that.
And then by freak off Diddy, you never even see him sober.
It does seem like he was like actually became like a bit of an addict.
I think so.
You know, like it wasn't just that he was like into like he was a freaky dude.
They actually get into that, and I think you hear this more often than I think anybody realized.
Yeah.
That like I mean, and I when he had a medical thing, which is also weird because everything's weird with him. But he had a medical thing, and they ended up giving him like Percocet or something.
Oh, and then that's done.
For forever.
Forever, yeah. You can't,
isn't that crazy?
Unless you go to rehab or something. Yeah, you can't get off that on your own.
And it's like, but it's the doctor told me I should.
Yeah, and then mix that in because that alone will start a horrible, horrible addiction. And that then add the GHB, the cocaine, the ecstasy, all the things.
He had cocaine in all the different colors.
Oh, like the rainbow?
He had pink.
That was so pretty.
Purple.
We had like that 2C or something.
I don't know.
That's supposed
to
be
like grape cocaine.
I don't know.
It's like flavored.
Oh. Yum.
Strawberry cocaine is what he had.
Wait, but
he had strawberry cocaine, they said.
So the pink, the 2C, I think I heard was a mix of... I heard. I've never done that.
All right, whatever.
Was a mix of like cocaine, ecstasy, and meth all in one, which just sounds like a little too much.
It's like, come on, guys. Like, just appreciate, like, you know what you should do? Just go out and appreciate the foliage.
Yeah, like, you know what?
You know what I mean? Go leaf peeping.
Well, he was in Miami. You know,
there's no leaf peeping.
There's no leaf peeping. There's
it's
not.
terrible.
There's no Thanksgiving.
Like, can't you just go out on a beach and enjoy a sunrise?
Not enough. He wanted more.
It's so enough.
He literally, you joke with me about the disease of more. He's king
got way
of
no.
disease of more.
King of disease of more. But again, like you go back and you're watching like that early 90s sort of like, if we could dream it, we can be it. Come on, we have to get it. We can get what no one else can. And it's like, stop.
And, you know, I do have a better understanding after watching the beginning of the documentary where they start from like when he was coming up of my good bud Stanley T on the Morning Mashup because he was like, that was like all of those artists were like him and what he was doing. And I think that's why he has this thing where it's like, these grandiose ideas that to me are sometimes, and I said it to his face, like just delusional because he comes from that time when it was like, you just got to hustle. And like, you can dream it, like we can make this happen. Like, just don't give up. Like, give up.
And I'm like, put it on, like, show me a business plan.
Yeah, yes.
Put it on paper and show me like what we're doing.
No, let's just make it happen magically.
Like, like, how about we don't get to step 4? Let's plan step 1.
Yeah.
We know where it's going.
Yeah.
Let's just work on step 1. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't have
Not
to
their style.
GHB baby oils until you take over the world.
Also, who knew baby oil? I think I was always told that that's like not good for that area.
Oh, it's terrible for Cassie.
Oh my God, that poor thing.
Poor thing.
Honestly, like the trauma.
Yeah, forget about it.
And then going on the stand and then not having him actually like be
I know
guilty
for that, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, it was it's a
If you're
crazy
looking
thing.
to feel good, make sure you sit down and watch the Diddy documentary.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess it would make you feel good about yourself.
I thought this was about the music. I thought it was about the rise of Puff Daddy and the family.
GHB laced baby oil?
I was going to hear about the locks.
Okay. All right, I'll finish this weekend.
I mean, but I'm glad you recommended it because it really was wild. And we were watching like 50 Cent promoting it on Good Morning America.
Oh yeah.
And like he's taking so much pride in what he's doing.
I mean, good for
you know,
him.
because he's the only one, by the way. Like when you talk about this was going on for so long and everything.
Yeah.
He's the only one from the beginning that's been calling out. And he said, I think it was a wedding.
Yeah.
He was at a wedding, and Puff came over to him, and he's like, "Oh, you hot now? You hot? Like we gotta get together, man. I gotta take you shopping."
You sound like him. I gotta take you shopping.
You hot now? You hot now? You gotta get with me, yo. You gotta get with me. Come over for the weekend. I gotta take you shopping.
I'm good.
I gotta get you looking fly.
Nope.
And that's what it was when he and 50
You
said.
didn't like that.
He looked at the guy next to him.
What the fuck is this guy talking about? Yeah.
Take me shopping.
What? Yeah, like who says that?
And that was the beginning of it.
He knew.
That was when he said take me shopping, because he knew he could see 10 steps into the future.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean take me shopping? And then I was watching a clip of 50 on Flagrant on Schultz's podcast from earlier this year, I think. And he was telling that story, and then he was talking about, unfortunately, he was talking about Meek Mill hanging out with 50. And then I'm not 50 with Puffy.
Yeah.
And he showed a picture, and he's like, they're wearing the same shirt.
Took him shopping.
He took him shopping.
Shouldn't have gone shopping.
You can't go shopping.
No, you can't do it.
Never
man.
go shopping.
No. It's crazy. And you know how grateful I am? I was just thinking about this. I've told you before that years ago, I don't know what he was in for, making the band or something, that Diddy came up.
Yeah, I know. I've interviewed him.
Oh, you know what? I feel so much better about myself because I was just going to say, he walked into our studio, infamously, opened the studio door, looked at us and went, "Oh, hell no," and walked out.
Probably because you had great morals.
Well, yeah,
You're
maybe.
probably a show of great
he
character.
Was like, bubblegum ship. They don't want to go shopping with me. I'm out of here.
Well, I wonder if that's what it was.
I don't know, but
that's so insulting.
I remember I was like, at first we weren't even insulted. We just were like, what? What?
It's kind of funny.
But I'm so grateful that there's no photographic evidence of me near that man. Do you have a good one?
Interviewed. No,
Did he take you shopping?
He did not take me shopping. He didn't even offer. He had to get makeup done. Before the show.
Okay.
But it was a hilarious scenario because, and it does go back to 50 Cent actually. Oh, Who Kid would be so upset that I was telling this publicly. Okay. But I will.
Okay.
Who Kid was like,
I bet Who Kid knows some stuff too.
Of course, he knows everything. Who Kid was like, "Hey, yo, Sam. Hey, yo, Diddy's coming up here." And I go, "Oh, yeah, no, I guess I heard about that." Yeah. He goes, "They want me to interview him, though." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "I can't interview him." I go, "Why?" And he goes, 50. And I go, "Oh, yeah, of course. You can't interview that dude." And he's like, "Yeah, but," and I won't say the program director's name, but the program director, he's like, "No, he told me I have to interview him. He was like, "So no, can we put him on your show, but pretend it's my show?"
What?
And I was like,
"Sure."
Yeah. Because I love, like, when like this is such a ridiculous scenario. I'm like, I got to see where this goes. Right? So it's like, no, like, we're going to say it's like your show, like, before he comes in, but like, he won't know he's on your show. He'll think he's on my show, but really, like, I'm your co-host, but he's going to think you're my co-host.
Okay.
And I was like, who can? I love it.
Great plan.
I was like, I love it.
Let's do it.
And we did it. Mm-hmm. And then, like,
but then the thing is, if he really was afraid of pissing 5-0 off,
he's like, I don't know. It was Sam's show.
Okay, because I'm thinking it was going to go on Shade.
Oh, it was Sam's show. I don't know.
All right.
And we did air it.
Was it a good interview?
No, it wasn't a good interview. No, no. But yeah, as a matter of fact, I remember I asked him, like, you said vote or die last election. Are you still, like, doing that? And he's like, no. Like, he wouldn't even address. I'm like, you said vote or die. And then, like, this election cycle, you're not even speaking politically. He's like, no.
He just, like, shut you up.
Yeah, he's like,
You want to go shopping?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, you got hot now. Yeah.
That's
and then the program director, like, Who Kid told me later, he was like, what are you doing? Why is he in there? Why is he putting that on his show?
I know exactly who it is, and he probably was like yelling at Who Kid, but didn't like completely care.
Because
it's
like, Who Kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Who Kid's up to his old tricks again, up to his shenanigans.
Oh, I love him. I miss him so much.
He's the best.
Every time I see him, it's like he looks at me like it's Christmas morning.
Of course.
Yeah, he's just like the happiest dude ever.
He is. And we're his real friends.
We really are.
Yes. He loves us and we love him. I like that I see him a little bit more now that I'm at Sirius a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I'll get done with my wrestling show. Who Kid has walked, I've had Who Kid walk in on the wrestling show.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I once, and he walked in, and this is right up my alley.
Oh, what's up, Who?
But Josh Barnett, who is not only a former UFC fighter, but like a pro wrestling expert to the point where like I love talking to him because he will intellectualize pro wrestling and he's a pro wrestling historian. Not in the sense that he's like watched a bunch of WrestleMania, but in the sense that like we can go back to the early 1900s and discuss the origins of the art
Does
form.
he make it like palatable a little bit? Like it makes it make sense?
I love it.
Okay.
But it is like...
And like deep.
Yeah, it's like a history class.
Okay.
But if you're really into the topic,
Right.
he's the greatest. I love it. And
Right.
I love... Who Kid walks in while Josh Barnett's on.
No.
And then I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, when we get back, Who Kid, you'll join the conversation. And then like a first segment was just me and Josh like really
Going in.
getting granular. And then I brought Who Kid in and I go, they put Who Kid through a table. It was great.
I would tell you to tell him to come on again soon on Satisfying with us because I love him, but
Yeah.
I can't be waiting on hip hop time. I can't be waiting another 3 hours for that man to show up here.
We had to get dinner. While
We did.
were waiting.
We did have to get
We
dinner.
thought he was on his way.
I
We
mean,
had to
listen,
get
I'll
dinner.
hang out with you all day
Sure.
long, but
It was a great hang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a bit.
No, we'll have to schedule that a little tighter.
Okay.
Hey, man, make sure you're all subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure that you're all subscribed across all audio platforms,
Yep.
wherever you get podcasts. And this has been great.
I mean, I just love you.
This is the one. This is the most wonderful
It
thing.
really is. We'll
Yes.
see you guys next week.
Let's do it again next week.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's a great idea. We'll see you then.